Every afternoon, the woeful ingredients clamber out of the pantry and throw themselves down the waistband of her sweatpants. She'd like to be annoyed with the ingredients, but she can't because she likes the way they feel too much. But there is one thing that she just can't stand: purifying, non-tenemental and caustic-free policemen. That is to say, the gyrating massacre of sultry choirs. Or no, rather, the phlebezel dramatic contusion. Oh, hang it all. She sits outside in a reclining lawn chair on a lovely summer day. Her face is pockmarked. She smokes a cigarette. She wears sunglasses and writes checks. Every morning when she wakes up, she takes hold of her flabby abdomen and plays that game where you make your belly button look like a mouth. "Good morning, Henrietta," says her belly button. "I told you not to call me that," says Henrietta. "Well, that's your name, isn't it?" says her belly button. "Well, yes, but I don't like it," grumbles Henrietta. "Well, if you don't like it, you should change it," says her belly button. "I can't," says Henrietta. "I can't think of a better one." "Nonsense," says her belly button. "There are plenty of wonderful names out there. How about Margaret, or Lucille, or Susan, or Anne, or—" Stop it, cries Henrietta. No, they're all hideous. Stop it. No, I shan't change my name, nor shall you call me Henrietta." And she gets out of bed, laughing to herself, and splashes some water on her face. She looks at her reflection. "The pockmarks are revolting, it's true," she thinks. "But my wit makes up for it, without a doubt." Her draining footsteps enthused me. So I said, "Hey girl, I find your draining footsteps enthusing." She smiled at me, pleased that I had a large vocabulary, and took my hand. We walked together, chatting, down to the cinema with the blinking light marquee. We wanted to catch a flick. "Buy me a popcorn, baby," pouted the girl, so I did. Delicious popcorn, lather-enriched. "Buy me some candy, baby," pouted the girl, so I did. Delicious candy, sleep at the wheel. "Here, baby," I said. "Here's your popcorn." She took it from me. "Here, baby," I said. "Here's your candy." She took it from me. "Thanks, baby," she smiled, lifting up her skirt to show me her thighs. "You're welcome, baby," I said, putting a hand on her thighs. "No," she said, swatting my hand away. "You can't call me baby. Only I can call you baby. You can call me doll, or Sherry, or Toots." "Okay, Toots," I said, putting my hand back on her thigh. "How about honey?" "No," she cried. "Not honey. Never honey. What am I, your food? Disgusting. Gross." She squeezed her breast. "Hun, it's fine though, baby." We took our seats. The lights went down. The movie started. I kept my hand on the girl's thigh, but then I started inching it closer to her honey. She didn't notice. She was too busy munching on popcorn and candy. She wasn't even very pretty, but then again, neither was I. I once had a friend who couldn't afford liquid hand soap. So what he did was he bought bars of soap and blended them with water and then poured it into an old liquid hand soap dispenser bottle that he found in the trash. I said to him,
"Man, if you're that broke, let me at least treat you to some ice cream."
He said grumpily,
"I can't. I'm allergic to dairy."
I said,
"What?"
He said,
"I'm allergic to dairy."
I said,
"What?"
He said,
"I'm lactose intolerant."
I said,
"Oh, fine. Be like that."
and I left him. I don't know whatever happened to him, but I don't really care. I walked down somewhere. I think it was either the pier or the movies. I tried to score a dame, but I had no luck that night. I bought myself a hot dog. It wasn't worth the price. The bun was stale. I went up to the hot dog vendor and complained, but the guy just shrugged and said,
"Hey, man, quit taking out your malaise on me."
I said,
"Man, whether or not I'm taking out my malaise on you is irrelevant to the fact that your buns are stale."
and he shrugged and said,
"Man, I sympathize with you, but am unable to offer you anything more than that. No refunds. It's company policy."
and he pointed to a little placard affixed to his vending cart that read, "All sales final." So I grumbled and said,
"Fine, let me get a bag of nuts."
I took my bag of nuts and munched on them while I walked back home. When I was just a few blocks away, I fell into an open manhole and landed on a volleyball that must have rolled in there. It was an expensive volleyball. I decided to keep it.